The How Did I Do Golf Academy is here to give you free tips on your golf game, and we want some interaction from everybody that watches. So Craig commented on our YouTube on how to line up putts, as in when I stand over the golf ball I feel like I'm aiming too far right or left. How do you commit to it and get the club face aiming where you want it to go in order for the golf ball to go where you want it to go? So I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to check your alignment and how to commit to that line. The first thing to do is read the putt. This one is 6 feet and it's right to left, so I'm going to try and hit it an inch from right to left. Now, how do I know that my putter is aiming in the right direction? Well, I always like to start from behind the golf ball, looking down the line. Now, some of you may use the line on your golf ball. If you do, this is where you line it up from here. Do not line your golf ball up from this angle. It always has to be done from behind, like so. If you don't wish to use a line on the golf ball, put your golf ball on the ground so you see the white part. Try and get rid of all the names, logos and lines, so there's almost a fresh canvas there so it doesn't distract you. I do all my work from behind the golf ball. This is where I have my practice swings and then I step into the shot. I put the club down first whilst looking at where I want to hit it. So an inch to the right. Is that line lining up? Yes, it is. Then I put my feet down and go from there. I see a lot of golfers practice putting from here and then stepping in like this. So many right-handers end up aiming right. Now this is where things get complicated. You can stand behind the putt and think, I've got the line on the ball perfect. Then you stand over it and it looks like you're aiming too far left. That's because you've started looking down and you've finished looking down as such. Remember, our eyes are here, they're not here, and we see things in different dimensions and from different angles. So as Craig mentioned in a comment, what I line up and then what I stand over looks different. It should do. You have to be more comfortable at being uncomfortable. If you're going to use the line, you have to commit to that line on the golf ball. If you're not going to use the line, then you need to commit to the line at the back of the club. So what you see from this angle to this angle is different. That's a fact. So we deal with that and we move on from it. Don't let it affect your commitment with this putt. So as I said before, most right-handers aim too far right, most left-handers aim too far left because we're coming at this ball from the side. In order to check that, very simply, put your club down, walk away and check your feet. Oh, I'm too far right. You can also do this with the club face. You go here, move it back, have a look from that angle. Equally, get somebody to hold this for you and then you can step away even further and see the line. A great drill to practice what I've just spoken about and also to stop face rotations, because actually at point of impact of where your club face is pointing, that is the critical moment. If it's pointing too far left at impact, it's going to go left and vice versa. So the Tiger Woods drill, if it's good enough for the greatest, it's good enough for you. Place your putter down on that correct line and put a tee either side of the heel and the toe, giving yourself enough space to run the putter through without hitting the tees, but not too much, because if you have too much space, then you can still rotate and move everything around. These are going to act like barriers. Imagine 10-pin bowling. So you've got the barriers down the side. They're going to help you. They're going to stabilise this putting stroke. So on the practice putting green, use this drill. You'll start getting more comfortable with feeling, oh, I don't think that's aiming right, but you know it is because we've lined everything up. And you use these tees as a gate. That one just lacked a touch of pace. There you go. And you get a feeling of, well, what Craig was saying about how I don't feel comfortable where I am, I think I'm wrong. Well, everything that we spoke about there will clarify, no, you're right. It might look wrong, it might feel wrong, but it's right. So you can line up from behind the ball, that's critical. If you step into the ball, try and step into it from this way, not this way. Start with the club, then your feet, and also use this gate drill that Tiger Woods uses. You're going to hold more putts because you're going to get your start line better and you're going to stop second guessing yourself. That was a video on how to line up your putter and to make more putts. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you keep liking and subscribing to our channel and pass on these videos to your friends. It's free tuition as part of How Did I Do Academy.